Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your RuneScope with me. My name is Amanda. I'm just seeing what runes want to jump out for you guys. And we'll jump right in. I'm also reminding everyone now, because we are halfway through the year, it can be a good time to go back and review the yearly overview readings that I posted in January. To get to that, just go to my channel and click on the videos tab or the playlist tab, and that will take you to all of the videos in the playlist. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Or you can always just search RuneScopes, your sign, and it'll come up. Also, though, for these general monthly readings, you do want to check out the video for your rising sign as well to get some more information. These sun sign readings, very general. Your rising sign is even more specific to your chart than your sun sign. Of course, the only way to get a reading for you and only for you and any issues you'll be dealing with is to schedule an appointment with me. I do readings on Skype. They're $5 for a 3-minute session. Drop me a line at the email address in this video or below this video if you want to set up an appointment. If you're on a mobile device or a cell phone, just tap the arrow beneath this video. That'll open the details section and you can copy my address and paste it into your email program or your email app. I did have that as a link, but now you'll have to copy it and change the word at to the at symbol if you're on a mobile device, because it was giving people a warning that I was emailing me would lead to a phishing site or something, or some kind of spamming site. The YouTube mobile app was telling everyone that. So, and it did it to me too whenever I would tap on my own email address. And I'm like, okay, what is up? So they said it's not them, YouTube did, but I just find it interesting that it's only on their app that I've ever had that. So for those of you who got that message, I assure you I run a legitimate business. I despise scammers and deceitful people of all kinds. So that you shouldn't get that message anymore. Unfortunately, it makes it more difficult because you can't just tap the link, but whatever. runescopes4u@gmail.com. That's the number 4-letter U is an email address. Also, there's still some spots available and a few days still to sign up for the rune class. So if you want to do the online rune class and learn how to do this for yourself and others, drop me a line. The deadline to do that is noon Eastern time on 28th. But let's see what it holds for you here, Sagittarius. See what we got coming up here. Well, your focus is going to be on a Queen of Pentacles is coming up as your focus. So this is whether you're male or female, but for you male Sagittarius, is this be someone that, you know, your girlfriend, you know, a relative, your mother, depending on your age. It could be a sibling. She is normally an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or somebody with those traits. In the reverse, this is somebody who's withholding something from you, withholding money, withholding affection. Maybe she is being stingy. Maybe you feel she is somebody who wants you to take care of her and doesn't want to work, or you know, because I mean, in the upright, this is the quintessential businesswoman, somebody who takes a lot of pride in her home. But in the reverse, this is somebody who is the opposite of that. She expects to be taken care of, and probably not a very good housekeeper either. Messy, sloppy, doesn't really take pride in things. Yeah, this is coming up as the focus, and I feel like you're going to be trying to overcome something this person has done to you, said to you, because you have tear here as well. So you're going to be, you've taken up a cause. Sagittarius can also mean what tear stands for here. You are ready to prove your point, come hell or high water, and it has something to do with this person. But this does not have to be a woman. You know, because these are, again, very general readings. You would need a private reading for more specifics. But yeah, this, either male or female. She's presenting as a queen, though, and a queen is normally also a mature woman, so someone at least in her 30s or older. But yeah, this is somebody who is maybe withholding something from you, trying to get a response, and you're not having it. You're not about it. So you are focused on getting what you want, and this person doesn't seem to be happy about that for whatever reason. Now, you have the 5 of Cups in reverse. So upright, this is, of course, the classic crying over spilt milk card, emotional spilt milk. But in the reverse, it means overcoming something that was a disappointment or overcoming emotional disappointment in some way. Um, you know, recognizing and appreciating what you do have. So and with Wunyo coming up here, that kind of speaks to, this is what's interesting to me. Wunyo in reverse is essentially the Five of Cups upright, but you have the Five of Cups tarot card in reverse and Wunyo in reverse. So I feel like there was a disappointment. Someone close to you disappointed you. Maybe several people close to you disappointed you. And, you're determined to overcome this. You're determined to just, move on from this. And, the help that's going to be available for you to do this, you've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So what's going to enable you to move on is either completion or moving to the next level of something, leaving something behind. It could be a job. And it may come in a disruptive way. So I do want, whenever I see this, and I hate to report that, but I have to tell you what I see. That's why you come here, to be prepared. In Sagittarius, you are someone close to you may lose a job unexpectedly. A temporary job ending, and maybe someone doesn't have something to replace it with. This is actually a good thing because it's coming up in the help position. Now, it never seems like it's a good thing when you find out that you're going to be out of work. The thing is, I think it's through people that your family, your friends, that you're going to find something relatively quickly, or they will be willing to help you. So if you are getting out of a situation, leaving a disruptive situation, whether it be a job, a living situation, a domestic situation, your family and friends are going to be there for you. Even though you feel like they won't be, they will be. They'll offer you support. Now some may not. But maybe this is the person you're leaving. Maybe this is that troublesome, irksome, overspending person that you're leaving, the person that disappointed you. And, your family and friends are going to kind of help you through that, give you a place to stay, that sort of thing. So, even if you feel like you don't have someone you can call on, Sagittarius, that's, almost never the case. Sure, maybe you've had words with family and friends, but they still love you. They're not going to not help someone in need, because I feel like for most of you, you do have someone there, but you do have to ask for the help. Maybe it's a pride thing. So, you feel like you don't have anybody, but really it's more of an, I don't want to ask anybody for help. Everybody needs help sometimes. And yes, it can be hard to ask for it. It is a pride thing, but, everybody needs help sometimes. So, call on people who will help you. Otherwise, you find that, it is a lot more stressful than it has to be because it looks like you've got enough stress anyway. Don't put added stress on you when you've got people there that would support you, take care of you, help you. There can be disruption in one area, there can actually be a new beginning, maybe in some relationships that have been strained. If you just reach out, Sag. I feel like that. Most of though, if you were to call on your parents or call on your relatives or, your close friends, or your ex-roommates, even though they not have ended well, they would still help you out of a jam. Now, what can't be changed is, the Queen, you got a lot of people on this reading, Sag. You got the Queen of Cups coming up. This is normally a water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer woman, again, a queen. So someone who is at least in her 30s or older. So this could be, this could be the same woman in just two sides. Maybe this is her dark side. Maybe. And then this is her lighter side. But the Queen of Cups is normally a nurturer. She's a very sensitive, creative person. She's very non-confrontational generally. This is somebody who is not easily provoked. So this could be your wife. This could be your girlfriend. This could be someone new on the scene, Sagittarius. Because there's luck coming up around her. She's lucky for you. She's going to be an asset to your life. Whether you're male or female, she does not have to be, you know, a romantic prospect. This can be a friend or, again, a relative. Someone who just really is going to, again, help you or be lucky for you. It may be through her that you find a new job, that you find a place to live. You need to kind of get out of a situation that's been disruptive. But yeah, I feel like maybe there's been an argument with her because you do have Rido coming up. So, I mean, maybe the last time you talked to her, you know, it got a little confrontational, or you got into an argument, you had a disagreement, but you can go on to a new beginning. She was coming from a place of love. She cares about you. Yeah, she cares about you. She's also very intuitive. This is, you know, this is the psychic queen because she's the water queen. So yeah, you know, maybe something she said has come to pass, and now you're like, you know, I'm sorry that I, you know, said those mean things to you. It turns out that you were right about this person or this situation, or, but you can start over with this person. Again, reach out to people, even if you've had disagreements. Life's too short, and it's all going to seem stupid and silly when you're not in this human form again anymore. You know, when you cross over to the big stage in the sky, or however you like to view it. All this meaningless, trivial grudges and argument. I mean, it's just so silly. So, and it's going to seem even more so from a higher level when we lose these vehicles, these bodies. So just remember that, Sagittarius. Think about, you know, when I'm on deathbed, am I going to be okay that I cut off talking to these people because they didn't like this or that, or they disagreed with me on that? I mean, is it really worth all that? Just give it a ponder. Because I feel like you do need some people in your corner. I feel like you're isolated in some ways, Sagittarius. And maybe the people around you are not the best people in some cases. Again, not all, because I'm talking to so many of you. But yeah, you be around some people who are not learning lessons, who are involved in some negative things, whose energy is off or dark. And, you know, that may be pulling you into a dark place. Because, Sag, fire signs are normally, you're very exuberant, you're very outgoing and positive. But, I mean, you can go to that other extreme as well, you know, and be pulled into a dark place and depression and things like that. So, yeah, be aware of the energy that is around you, Sagittarius. Be aware of the people around you and what kind of energy they are feeding into a situation. Are they stoking a fire due to their own agenda? That just came to me. So that's going to be a specific message for some of you. Is somebody stoking a fire or, you know, prolonging a grudge because they have their own agenda? And if they do, what is it? And is it something that you agree with? Because it seems like something has been blown out of proportion. So for if you can, reach out to those that in the past you've maybe had some words with, but that you know love you and care about you and who you love and care about. You can move on from a situation. You can finally leave it behind. And in a positive way. The Eight of Cups talks about, okay, because all the cups are upright. They're not turned over. So this is a positive, okay, we've turned these over, these cups. They're all upright. But it's time to move on from that. It was an emotional situation. It was, maybe it got a little heated at times, but it was necessary in order to move past this. You can't sweep things under the carpet. It just doesn't work that way. Nothing gets resolved that way. But that's a lot of people's approach. Oh, that's too touchy. I don't want to bring that up, because then it'll cause an argument. Well, maybe there needs to be another argument. Maybe there needs to be a big get everything out in the open. Otherwise, that's what they call seething resentment. If things aren't dealt with, if conflicts aren't talked about and compromise isn't reached, then, that's how grudges continue on and on and on and on. When, one conversation could have zapped it ages ago. So yeah, just think about that, Sagittarius. If you're in a situation where you feel distanced from people who care about you, over something that maybe you're not even being given all the information about, or you're in the dark somehow about, or someone's playing it for their own agenda. So that is what I see. If you can reach out and you need help and you reach out, you will get it, and you'll feel a lot more positive about where things are heading, where things are going. And they're saying for some of you, this is a situation that could involve up to 8 people. So yeah, it could be 8 people, you know, like a big confab, everybody coming together and let's just talk about this and find a solution. And towards the end of it would be ideal to do that because Mercury will be direct at that point. And believe again, it's the 11th that it turns direct. And a few days after that, you'll notice things maybe start moving forward. Up until then, things be confusing. I'm sorry to say someone disappoint you or let you down in Sagittarius by withholding information, withholding affection, withholding something from you. So that is what I see. Good luck in Sagittarius. I know that's a lot, but you can handle it. And I'll see you back here in July.